Raw Story has a troubling article out today about some overtly racist organizations that are kind of coming out of the shadows here. They say, quote, members of the KKK and several neo-Confederate organizations are organizing a demonstration against a memorial for Martin Luther King Jr. near Atlanta. All right, let's pause here and reflect. Who does that? Who the fuck would say, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? No, not worthy. Not worthy. Okay, only blatant racists, in-your-face racists. Because I don't know if, I'm sure a lot of you guys do know this, but now the trick of the right, and even the far right, in many respects, is to claim Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. They go, no, actually, haha, he was a Republican. Gotcha, you stupid Dems. He agreed with us. He was like a conservative. No, the conservatives at the time were trying to keep the system as it was. That's why they're conservatives. And as it was viciously racist and there was segregation. So obviously he wasn't with you. But they try to claim him so that they can't, they don't link themselves with, they don't say we were on the wrong side of history. They can't admit that. So they got to say, well, he was on our side. Well, no, he wasn't. But that's still a better response, even though it's not true. At least well, now their heart is more in the right place. If they're trying to claim him as opposed to saying, he's still an agitator. These guys are saying, no, we don't like him, and don't put up his fucking statue. They continue. According to a Facebook page promoting the November 14th protest, organizers are asking attendees to stand with us against the traitors who wish to tarnish our ancestors' heritage by placing a monument celebrating Martin Luther King on Stone Mountain. MLK has no relevance to our Southern heritage, where our beloved 13 states were forced to fight the northern aggressors that attacked us. All right, guys. This is why we're covering this story here. I want to remind you that people like this exist. Oftentimes we get complacent, we get stuck in our own bubble, and we start to think like, well, I mean, come on, there's certain things we all agree on at this point. No, bitch! Not even close. The war of northern aggression is what they're calling it. How about the war of southern aggression on black people? How about the war of you motherfuckers had slaves, and we said, fuck that. Nope. War of northern aggression. You gotta leave us free to own other people, because we care about freedom. Unless it's black people's freedom, fuck them. This is so sad. There's no place in the South for celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. There's no place for that? There's no place for that. It's unbelievable. They say members of the Sons of Confederate Veterans and League of the South have already promoted the event online. The group leading the planned protest was identified by the Southern Poverty Law Center as the International Keystone Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. One of the Knights' leaders, Sean P. Winkler, allegedly posted online the following, quote, "We are no longer in a time where peacefully waving a flag is going to get a message across. Only by hard action by those of us today will secure a future for tomorrow." Okay. The main thing to take away from all this also is the irony of it. Because we've heard this all throughout American history. You go back and listen to the arguments that the people who were in favor of segregation made and listen to the stuff that they're saying here. As these guys are being vicious and oppressive and violent and racist, they claim it's the other side that's doing it. Look, they're saying we're no longer in a time where peacefully waving a flag is going to get a message across. So, I mean, we've been peaceful all along. Look at us, and the fucking black people are making us kick their ass and be violent against them. Only by hard action do we secure a future for tomorrow. In other words, the South will rise again, and let's be overtly racist, let's do violence, let's put the Negroes in their place. That's the heart of what they're saying. And the irony is overwhelming. I never understood it. How could it possibly be that white slave owners in the South, back when we had slavery, the argument they made is, well, we can't free the, you know what word they would use, because they're violent. They're not civilized like us. Civilized like you? You own slaves, bitch? That's the least civilized thing ever! Ever! The irony is so overwhelming. And then for segregation, it was the same thing. I mean, we would give the blacks freedom. We would treat them equally to us, but they can't handle it because they're inherently violent. said the people who are imposing segregation and keeping people down by force, you're the violent ones, quite literally. And it's the same thing here. Peace-loving people want to, be kind to and have a statue for another peace-loving person. They go, the other side goes, we've been peaceful long enough. Look how violent they are. It's a violent move to put up a statue to your peaceful leader. It doesn't make any sense. It never made any sense. And what we need is people in the South to just acknowledge, okay, you were the bad guys. You don't have to keep being the bad guys. Like, these guys don't acknowledge that they were the bad guys, and they're still the bad guys. You can acknowledge, okay, we were fucked up, man. We were on the wrong side of it. Fucking Germany the other day said to Netanyahu, when Netanyahu tried to pawn off responsibility for the Holocaust onto a Palestinian dude, he's like, Hitler just wanted to expel the Jews. Then he was convinced to kill them by a Muslim leader. So what did Germany do? They came out and said, nope, that was us, dude. Our bad on that, but it was totally us. Don't blame the Mufti dude. It was us. That's it. That's an adult response. That's how adults respond. Here you have neo-Confederate groups, the KKK, all these different racist organizations. And they're like, nope, we're right all along. We're still right. How are we going to take the violence on the other side? They're not violent. You're violent. Guys, did you know? The thing they're arguing over too, there's pictures of Jefferson Davis and Robert E. Lee on a memorial, and they wanted to put the MLK thing above it. And they're saying no to even that. So first of all, you should already have taken down the Robert E. Lee shit and the Jefferson Davis shit because they're fucking traitors to their country, treasonous sons of bitches who seceded because they hated America. So you should take that down and put up the thing of MLK, but they weren't even trying to do that. The activists were like, okay, whatever, keep up the Jefferson Davis thing, Robert E. Lee thing, put the MLK thing above it. And the racist pricks are like, nope, even that's not enough, because y'all are violent. Now you guys ready to do violence against them as we say that they're violent?